In this video, I will show you how to process data mainly for practical sessions and some selected theory questions. But pay attention to what the teacher has to say for the theory questions. It is only selected questions, right? So the main focus for this is for your practical. Now for data processing, there are two main areas to look at. Mainly is decimal place and significant figures. For that, you have to look out for the four main operators: plus, minus, times, divide. I will start with plus and minus first. For the addition and subtraction, we follow the decimal place rule. When we add two or more numbers together, the final answer should follow the number with the lower decimal place. Now, for example, you have 2.3 plus 1.45. If you press the calculator, you get 3.75. But that's wrong. When you apply the rule, 2.3 plus 1.45, your answer should be 3.8, because there's one decimal place for 2.3, 1.45 there's two decimal place, and 3.8 there's one decimal place. How about when you subtract the numbers? The rule still applies. The final answer should follow the number with the lower decimal. So I have 2.321 minus 1.75, you will get 0.571. Wrong. Instead, for 2.321 minus 1.75, your answer should follow the lower decimal place, which is 0.57. 2.321 has 3 decimal place, 1.75 has 2 decimal place, and therefore your final answer should have 2 decimal place. I'll now follow up to times and divide. So for multiplication and division, you follow the significant figure rule. When two or more numbers are multiplied together, the final answer should follow the number with the lower significant figure. For instance, 2.00 times 3.11. When you press the calculator, you get 6.22. But no, that's not the answer. You are supposed to get 6.2. That's because 2.0 has 2 SF, 3.11 has 3 SF. Your final answer should have 2 SF. When one number is divided by another, the final answer should follow the number with the lower significant figure. 5.385 divide by 2.32. Again, when you press the calculator, you're supposed to get 2.321. But no. You're supposed to write 2.32 because 5.385 has 4 SF, 2.32 has 3 SF, and therefore your final answer should have 3 SF. Now let's try an example. The typical kind of example you'll face inside your practical. So you have 2.0 plus 3.11, and this whole expression is divided by 3.0 minus 2.71. So how do you process this? When you learn in mathematics, you're supposed to process the numerator and the denominator separately first. So 2.0 plus 3.11, when you press the calculator, you get 5.11. However, there's one decimal place plus 2 decimal place. Because plus, you follow the decimal place rule. So 1 dp plus 2 dp, your final answer should have 1 dp, and that's supposed to be 5.1. So in the denominator, 3.0 minus 2.71, if you press the calculator, you get 0.29. But 1 decimal place minus 2 decimal place, because you follow the dp rule when it comes to plus and minus, your answer, you get 0.29, but because you follow the DP rule, you just write 0.3. And hence, if you take 5.1, divide by 0.3, you get 17. But now, you are dividing two numbers, so you follow the SF rule. So what you have is 2SF divided by 1SF. And although the accurate answer is 17, but once you apply the SF rule, your answer should be 20.